Okay, I am now going to show you live the process of me actually using the flashcards that I just spent the last video making. Um, Basically, I'm probably going to do this in the silliest way possible, but pretty much here's the powerful part about flashcards is that simply by writing them and creating the cards, I'm already memorizing some of these, and I haven't even used them as flashcards. Now, let me break down the concept of memorization of a new word, of a new thing, because this isn't only for languages. You can use this to memorize anything. If you're studying for law school, med school, it doesn't matter. And merely by creating the cards, writing what the thing means on the back side, and writing the thing you're memorizing on the front side, merely by doing that, you're already going to remember about, I'd say, about 15% of it, as long as it's not really long text or something like that, or really long explanation on the backside. You are going to immediately begin memorizing things. You might say, "Well, Robert, you're just good at this." I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm going to have the same success right off the bat. You are. You are. That's the power of this. And that is why you want to make the flashcards. Look, and plus they're so colorful and fun. I bought the fun colored type. Although when I first did it, when I was living in Brazil and learning Portuguese, I went to the paper store, for lack of a better word. Wow, I can't even speak English. Papelaria. And I bought the full size note cards, and I had them cut them into fours. Later on, I had them cut them into twos, so they were like longer strips. But you could flip it the other way and cut like slightly more square shaped shapes out of them. So that's another option as well if you want something on the fly. Although these days there are a lot of products out there. You go on Amazon, you can find little flashcards, and you want them little because you want to be able to take them places easily. You don't want a big, wide, large card. But anyway, just by making the cards, I'm already memorizing things in a foreign alphabet, a completely foreign alphabet that looks nothing like my alphabet, nothing like any of the languages I've spoken so far, which are all Latin based languages. They all use the Cyrillic alphabet. I'm sorry. The phonetic alphabet, Cyrillic, that's Russian. Um, yeah, so let me flip the camera and show you what I'm doing here. So basically, you are creating two piles. Initially, two piles. Since I'm starting off, I don't want to make any more than two piles. It's basically a no and a yes. Now, I'm starting with the new term, the thing that I'm memorizing, the new language on the front side. And simply you read it, say it aloud. Yasu posise. Okay. Yasu posise. I don't remember what that means. I don't remember. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How could I not remember that one? So that was a no. I'm putting it in the no pile. Milenio Robertos. That's pretty obvious because that's my name. So my name's Robert. Me llamo Robert. Robert. Me llamo Robert. So I put that here. So first, I'm starting off reading the new thing that I'm memorizing on the front side, which is easier. Like I was saying, memorization comes in two main steps. First, you are reading the target and you're remembering what it is. Then the harder part will be flipping it on the back side and remembering how to say the word and how to write it. That's a lot harder. But this is going to lead you to that. This is going to get you there. So, esiise kalos philos. Esiise kalos philos. And I wrote the pronunciation in smaller letters, very small, so that I can basically ignore it. So I wrote the pronunciation under the phrase that I'm learning or the word, and basically that is because I don't want it to be too large. I don't want it to visually confuse me, and also I want to be able to ignore it when I'm trying not to read that. But then if I'm like, oh yeah, I really can't remember what that character is. Oh, okay, it's an e sound. Got you. Ese kalos filos. Tú eres un buen amigo. Tú eres un buen amigo. Success. And this is the first time I'm really using these cards. I've only briefly kind of thumbed through them after making them. So I'm already having success. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yeses. 1, 2, 3 no's. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. That's over 50%. That's like 65% success rate at this stage. Immediately, right off the bat. Posilene. Yeah, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Success. All right. So basically, I am using the cards for now for two main piles because I'm at a very rudimentary stage. But once you get to where the no pile is very, very small and the yes pile is just freaking massive, then you split it into three piles. There's the hell yes, the hell no, and then in the middle there's the yes, but it took me a minute to remember. It didn't come right immediately off the top of my head naturally. I had to think about it. I had to stop. So that would be the next step. And then after that, you can even, I used to create four piles. I don't think I ever got to like five, but four, what would that be? That would be a hell yes pile, a hell no pile. And then the two in the middle was like, it came to me reasonably quick. And then the other one was either it came to me but very slowly, or there was a very small boo boo. But I got the gist of it. I got the main. Maybe I mispronounced one single uh, little syllable or something. Se más aresis elxi. Elxi means attraction. Se más aresis. Oh, this is somebody like somebody, but I don't remember exactly. See, that would almost be like the third pile. Se más aresis. Nope. Let's just look. A gente gosta de você. Now I'm using it in Portuguese because the like aspect of even Spanish confuses me slightly. So I'm like, all right, well, Portuguese I have very strong, so I'm using Portuguese. Anyway, that's just me. A gente gosta de você. Se más areces. Se más areces. Elxi. That means attraction. So that was a no. I'll put it here. Se más se simpathume. Simpathume. Yeah, simpathume. Filia, friendship. Se más se simpathume. I feel like this is he, she likes you. It's the same thing, but friendship. We like you in a friendly way. We like you. Se más se simpathume. Okay, that was a no. I had the gist, but it wasn't correct enough for me, so that's just a no. I'm not here to give myself points. Oops. That's the no pile. That's the no pile. Saftus tin sympathun filia. So somebody likes somebody as a friend. Uh, Saftus tin simpatun. I don't remember who or what. Eles gostam dela. They like her. Amizade, friendship. So that was a no. So I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it in the no pile. Apparently, I keep naturally putting the no pile on the right, so I'm going to flip them and put the yes on the left. Posileni. Saftus aresis. Elxi. Saftus aresis. Mm. It's another like, but I don't remember. Eles gostam de você. They like you. Atração. Attraction. Eles gostam de você. They like you. Saftus aresis. Saftus aresis. So that was a no. Saftus se simpathun. Well, unfortunately, the order of the cards right now are repetitive, so I know that they like you friend in a friendly manner. Eles gostam de você in a friendly manner, yeah. But I know I would not have otherwise known what the hell that is. So a good thing to do is to just mix them up. After you initially make them, just shuffle the cards. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So now, perno to leuforio. Leuforio. Yeah. Perno to leuforio. I do not remember what that means. Let's look. Tomo el autobús. I take the bus. Okay, no pile. No pile. Vlepotin Acropoli. Vlepotin Acropoli. Vlepo. That's a verb, and it's I do something. Vlepotin Acropoli. I am in the Acropolis. Oh no! Veo a la Acropolis. Veo a la Acropolis. I see. Vlepo as I see. So that was a no. I got the gist because of like Acropoli helped me out. Again, after writing it, creating the card, that's why. Boro na coli. Oh yeah, colibiso, colibiso. Borona colibiso. Borona colibiso. Oof, I don't remember. So puedo or sé nadar. Puedo, I remember, was like the literal translation of it, but in Spanish, that kind of feels a little weird because it has a different meaning. Like I may swim, or like it's not always the same. So anyway, I put sé, like I know how to swim. Boro na colibiso. So I can swim. So colibiso is swim. Okay, well that's a no. Acus musiki. I listen to music. Acus musiki. Musiki. Yep. Acus. Akuo. Ah, okay. Okay. I got the last character wrong. So but I know what it means. Akuo musiki. I'm listening to music. I listen to music. Escucho música. Or I hear music. So I will put that in the yes for now, actually, because that's a very small boo boo I made. It was just a pronunciation. And I'll take that for now. Pieno sto gimnastirio cathemera. I go to the gym every day because I remember gimnastirio, gymnasium, right? Cathemera. Every day. I go to the gym every day. So pieno sto gimnastirio cathemera. Voy al gimnasio todos los días. Voy al gimnasio todos los días. So that would be a yes. So I'm winning. I'm getting more into the yes pile. It was getting bad for a minute there, huh? Echo en a biblio. Echo en a biblio. I read a book, or I'm reading a book. Echo en a biblio. Leo un libro. Tengo. Oh no. See, I actually guessed because of the sentence, because I remembered enough of it. Echo, I have. I have. So that's a no. That's a no. I kind of tried to cheat there. Celo ligo café. Celo ligo café. Celo ligo café. Ligo. Oh, I really like coffee. Me gusta mucho el café. Quiero un poco de café. Ok, quiero un poco de café. So that was a no. Moaresus da Biblia. Moaresus. Oh, aresun. I took a peek here because I was like, I feel like I'm wrong here. Moaresun da Biblia. Moaresun da Biblia. See how you say it multiple times. Keep saying it and then reading it. That alone is helping you. It's you're listening, you're reading, and you're speaking at the same time. So 3 of the big 4. And by creating the card, you wrote. So obviously, you're doing all the things simultaneously. It's very, very helpful, very powerful. Moaresun ta Biblia. Moaresun. I think I like. Me gustan los libros. Yeah, I was thinking I like the book, but I like books, like in general. Kind of a silly phrase, one of those things you're like, oh, you're never going to say that. But right now, I'm just trying to memorize stuff and move forward. It's not a really dumb phrase. I like books. It's not too dumb. So I made the card. Muere Santa Biblia. So I like books. Okay. I almost had it. I was thinking I like this book. I like the book. So I'm gonna give myself a no on that, even though it was very close. Then muarece o cafés. Then muarece o cafés. I no me gusta el café. Yeah, I put it in Portuguese this time. Yeah, eu não gosto do café. Yeah, that's correct. I was right. I do not like coffee. And I'm already starting to get some negative negation type sentences of the verb, which in some languages are really unusual. In in Greek, it's actually simple. You just put the then at the beginning. But at least as far as I can tell now, there might be some other crazy forms I don't know about, but we don't know that yet. We're just making progress here. Se más simpathume o enas dual alon. Se más simpathume o enas dualon. Philia. So it's friendship like. No, like is here, simpathume. And so somebody likes somebody, and I don't remember who. A gente gosta de um e outro. We like each other. We like each other. So that was a no. I had the gist of it. I'm beginning to recognize things that I don't know technically, like the child mind, the child brain that we were talking about. That's so powerful. So anyway, I don't want to sit here and make you watch me memorize all of these cards, but you see what I'm doing here. I'm starting with the new thing that I'm working on the front, and my cheat codes on the back. In this case, the new language on the front and the old language on the back. So, just to sum it up, that's how you start. That's the first step of the two phases of memorization. The second phase being looking at the backside and remembering how to say it, looking at your cheat codes and remembering the thing you're trying to memorize. That's harder. So that's phase two of memorization. All right, you're making two piles for now. In the future, we'll make three and then even four piles. And that's pretty much it. And let's just stop. I'm a, uh, I'm about halfway through the pile. And I have a pretty decent yes to no ratio for having just started. That's pretty damn good. Almost 50-50. There's two or three cards more in the no pile. And I've got about 10 cards, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is probably about 12. So it's about a 40-60. That's like a 40% win rate right off the bat, immediately. That's the power of this method of using flashcards and getting off of your freaking phone. So, anyway, everybody, that is pretty much it. That is day one of aggressively using the cards, actually using the cards. So, just like that, we're already getting wins. We're gaining confidence in something that we may have otherwise felt powerless in right off the bat. Tell me that's not exciting. So, you can do this. You can do this right now. And you don't have to go pay for an expensive freaking app. You can use free ChatGPT or free Grok. And then you can use Google Translate to listen to it. And you go buy paper cards and you start right now. You start right now. The initial phase of making the cards took me a little while. These like almost 40 cards that I made took about an hour, but that's because I was being very careful, and also like the alphabet is completely alien to me. So it's like writing symbols. It is writing symbols, but it's not like it doesn't feel like writing a sentence. So that's that for today. So get out there, buy your paper cards, and start memorizing your language immediately. Don't worry about ABCs and the one, two, threes and oh, how do I conjugate verbs? How, what is past, present, and future called? All that stuff is the old way of learning, and it's a freaking drag. It's not going to help you begin advancing right off the bat. You can learn that stuff later when you're like, okay, I'm actually able to have conversations now. Wow, I'm actually talking in my target language. Okay, now I can start to get a little smarter and like study some of the grammar more closely and like really study it like a scholar. But this is going to cheat code you and get you there faster. So that's it. That's that, people. So have fun, get out there and get started today.